If you fly low enough and it's dark enough, it illuminates the ground below. So like if you're about 5 feet high or less, at least at this time of day,
right there.
you can see it.
Cool.
Oh, it looks cool.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can come in and we'll go for a nice big loop. Let's climb it, and then we'll finish off the loop because we were low when we started it. And then go into some crazy rolls and flat spin it into safe. That is awesome to be able to do this crazy stuff at night. There we go. That's what we wanted to do, right? Just like that. And now while I'm doing that, let's change the light pattern. Nice. Don't hit the safe switch, just keep it flying, keep it flying.
Please don't hit me.
Total concentration. Look at the lights. Light change colors again. Oh, I touched down on the ground. And let's go into a vertical climb, into a flat spin. Whoa! Oh, don't. Wow. Oh, safe saved us. It must have been crazy upside down. Look at this light pattern. What you got to do is get in slow and low, and then almost a stall and pull up. Oh, the mosquitoes are bad, Abby. I'm getting eaten up.
Yep.
We need some off. Wow. Okay, there we go. That's what I was shooting for. Nice and low and slow, kind of a high alpha or a middle alpha. Let's go. I changed my lights while I was doing that. Of course, safe is off through all of this. You give a lot of up elevator, just a little bit of throttle, and then you can use your differential thrust to steer, which is like rudder input, or you can use a little bit of aileron input and get it to fly low and slow like that. Oh, I love flying this thing. This is just too much fun. Mosquitoes, go away, please. All right, you ready for a blast off?
Yep.
Safe is off. Blast off time. And flat spin. All that is full throttle and full rudder. Oops, that was my... We've had an absolute blast with Light Week, and I'm sad to say it's coming to an end with this video. This was the first Light Week ever on the TheRcSaylors, and I don't know about you guys, but I had a lot of fun. This is the Ultrix 600. It is a brand new, awesome little flyer. It comes almost completely ready to fly. You literally just put the vertical stabilizers, snug them into place when you first buy this, and then you charge your battery and blast off. Well, it also has AS3X and safe and smart telemetry back to your radio to let you know when the battery's low. And in this video, we're gonna fly it on the light kit. It does cost a little extra for the light kit, but check it out, guys. It is one of the best looking light kits I've ever seen. 2 LED strips that plug in extremely easily, and you can change the pattern of it with the flip of a switch on the radio. Now, there are 5 different patterns, I think. We've got this multicolored one now, which I think looks really good. That's the 3rd one. And then this one looks really good, the purple and blue, and it cycles through different colors. That's cool. I'll probably fly on that one. And then the last one is this light pattern. That one looks really cool too. Flip the switch again, we go back to the beginning. So 5 different light patterns. This thing is awesome. We're gonna fly it a little bit of daylight here. Hopefully we can see how it looks with daylight. But before it gets dark, I wanna show you guys how to install this. When you get the light strips, they just come as very thin wires and then the nice LED strip. And if you look closely, you can see the LED strip here exposed. There is an indentation already there on your UMX 600, and you can line up. There's little holes for each little LED. It lines up perfectly. Start from the outside, working your way in. And so what I did, unfortunately you have to peel back this white tape about half. You can do the front or the back. And then there's 2 ways to go about getting past this little motor mount. I unfortunately decided to use an X-Acto knife and just kind of very carefully, you don't want to cut through your motor wire, peeled back the foam so that I could feed that through there. But you can also use some tweezers and just try to fish the wire through. You get it sat in there, you tape it in place, you put this tape back down, and then there's a little panel that comes open. This gray and white wiring that's on top is the wire for the LEDs. Now, you'll notice in the little flight control board right here, maybe hard to see, but this one that I'm pointing at right now with my finger on it, it's actually marked LED. I plugged my lights into that. One would think that's where they go, LED, but it is not where they go. They actually plug in right up front here in this front corner. And when I did that, the lights work just fine. And then what is normally my flap switch on most of my airplanes by default is my switch to change the color of the lights from the radio. And I think all LED planes need to have that capability, especially the one we just saw yesterday on the channel, the Night Radiant. Wouldn't it be cool if you could change the lights with the throw of a switch? So this thing is super advanced, and for like 30 or 35 bucks you can put the lights on it, and I love flying this thing. It's well worth every penny. Most people that own one of these absolutely love it. The only complaint is that people have about this now is we want an even bigger one. You know, we had the small, very small UMX Ultrix. Now we have the Ultrix 600, and I think, like I said, everybody just wants a third one that could be like double the size of this. That'd be so awesome. Let's fly.
That was cool.
I've seen people do that online, but I haven't tried it myself. I mean, I knew it was capable of doing a vertical climb like that, but look at the lights. Oh, they look good. The lights on this look so good. Okay, now here's the beauty of it. Okay, so I have it set on, I think it's the 4th setting, right? Where it auto cycles through the different colors. And you can see it on the top and the bottom, but I'm gonna change the lights. Boom, now I got that different pattern right there. There, that's it. I got the different pattern on there from the controls of my transmitter, which I absolutely love. I think it's awesome. The implementation of that alone is amazing. When I got these LED strips, I don't know what I was thinking. I think that I thought we'd have like one red and one blue wing, you know? But the fact that they have these crazy different light patterns in it makes it well worth the investment. Look at those lights. Let's go to the beginning default pattern.
I mean, you already, if you have this, you already bought it. You might as well get the lights.
I think so too.
And if you're thinking about getting this, you might as well put the lights in the cart too. That's really cool.
So if you're wondering, the traditional way for nav lights is green on the right wing if you're the pilot and red on the left. I got dumb luck. I got it right the first time. But I'll tell you what you should do is plug in your lights before you tape it in and glue it in place or whatever you're gonna do, and see which side it's on.
So you didn't check it?
I did not.
You just installed it?
I don't care, lights and lights. But I got lucky, and green is traditionally the correct if it's on the right wing. I think it should be red on the right wing, red right. It would make more sense and be easier to remember. Let's change the light pattern.
Well, red is on your right. So,
well, yeah, if the plane is facing you.
As the RC enthusiast.
But if you are in the pilot seat, green is actually the right side. So that's the correct nav. Okay, so let's fly this the way it's meant to be flown, which is crazy. Flat spins. Look at it go. That looks so good. We put safe on.
I had to sneeze.
Little allergy attack there. Let's go. Hover, 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 hover. I love the Ultrix. I've got it in a nice hover, turning safe off. Now I've been told, you guys, safe is back on. I've been told you can do that crazy flat spin in the safe. So let's go for it. All right, let's go for a different light pattern. And now let's go. Can we do it? Flat spin. Can it do it? I can't get it to do it.
Not how you do it.
There. Both sticks over together. That's a different kind of a thing. That was cool. So in safe, let's do that a little lower and closer. In safe, what we do is push both sticks over together in the same direction, and it does this cool little downward cone spiral. Oh, I like that. That's a whole new maneuver I can do on this. Here we go. Oh, stop doing it there we go, it got into it.
It's not exactly flat.
The beauty of this airplane is that if you panic at any of these maneuvers, you literally watch. I'm gonna do something crazy. Let's just go full throttle and like, come on, do something crazy for me. Hands off the sticks, and it auto leveled. It just auto levels. Now it'll keep going in that direction, so you've got to give it a little bit input. But this thing will fly itself, but it can do all these crazy stunts, and you can show off to your friends and make them think that you are like an insane pilot that knows what they're doing. Now that's 0 throttle going into just a little bit of throttle. This is one of my favorite things to do with this. There are crazy mosquitoes.
Yeah, they're getting me.
Swarming me right now. So this is awful. We just got some rain and it's made these mosquitoes come out. You guys see the fog coming in?
It's crazy.
Look.
Whoa.
Right? I like to fly this thing really low and slow to the ground. Let's see if I can get braver and braver and braver and braver. What you got to do is get him slow and low, and then almost a stall and pull up. Oh, the mosquitoes are bad, Abby. I'm getting eaten up.
Yep.
We need some off. Wow. Okay, there we go. That's what I was shooting for. Nice and low and slow, kind of a high alpha or a middle alpha. Let's go. I changed my lights while I was doing that. Of course, safe is off through all of this. You give a lot of up elevator, just a little bit of throttle, and then you can use your differential thrust to steer, which is like rudder input, or you can use a little bit of aileron input and get it to fly low and slow like that. Oh, I love flying this thing. This is just too much fun. Mosquitoes, go away, please. All right, you ready for a blast off?
Yep.
Safe is off. Blast off time. And flat spin. All that is full throttle and full rudder. Oops, that was not, that wasn't safe. That was my light switch. Oh,
Yeah,
what's
your
wrong
light
with
switch.
me? Oh.
Look at this fog though. That's craziness. Not used to that flight pattern.
Guys, so the thing is fine. A vertical stabilizer popped off. Abby and I are going to land this really fast and spray some off, wait for it to get a little darker, and then fly this more in the dark. So there's zero throttle, lift up on that elevator, and just a nice smooth grease landing. Because remember, this has wheels, so you can taxi it. You can drive it around with differential thrust.
Apparently it can go over weeds.
It can. This thing is super awesome. Don't go in the water though. Let's spray some off just a little bit to finish this video. Well, as much as I like this light pattern, I like switching the lights from my controller. Let's go with this one. That's a fun pattern. And we'll do a ground takeoff. I did a hand launch the last time. And if you guys see any jump cuts in this flight, it is because there are some crazy mosquitoes attacking us. It's gonna be fast takeoff. You ready?
Yep. Whoa.
Told you.
I wasn't ready.
You wanna do it again?
I completely
I told
just, yeah.
Look at the
it wasn't
fog
good.
rolling in too. Oh, it's so cool. Okay, we'll do a nice little landing coming in from right to
I
left.
thought I was ready for that,
I
but
told you it would be very fast.
it was really fast.
Now, I think they also make, at least I've seen it for the small Ultrix, they have like rear red lights you can
Look
put
at
on.
the lights reflecting
Oh,
as
it's
you
awesome.
came down.
It's so awesome.
All right.
And you can get some rear lights for this too, so heads up on that. At least the small Ultrix you can. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Fast takeoff. Almost an echo too. No, there are the geese back there. Did you see them?
I see them. They're back, you guys.
And we are flying almost in some fog. That is some low-lying fog. The last video we did where we had such cool fog like this was when we flew the Millennium Falcon drone. Do you remember that?
I do remember
If
that.
you fly low enough and it's dark enough, it illuminates the ground below. So like if you're about 5 feet high or less, at least at this time
Yeah,
of day,
right there.
you can
Oh, it's
see
so
it. Oh, it
cool.
looks cool.
Yeah.
Now what we didn't do on my first flight was, I hear the geese. We didn't fly this more traditionally. So check this out. We're gonna turn safe off, and look, with a little bit of throttle, we can do nice rolls. We can do some really cool fast rolls, and you lose orientation, so you throw safe on, which is the beauty of night flying with safe technology. Okay, now we can come in and we'll go for a nice big loop. Let's climb it, and then we'll finish off the loop because we were low when we started it. And then go into some crazy rolls and flat spin it into safe. That is awesome to be able to do this crazy stuff at night.
I like the low stuff.
Okay, all right, let's do it. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm not used to flying this at night, I'm only looking at 2 light strips now. I'm gonna turn safe off right there and try to get it into that low, slow hover. I like to just kind of work my way down, ease off on the throttle, slowly get that nose up. I know it's kind of hard to see now, right now, you guys, but we'll get it. We'll get it. I just showed that this thing is super durable too. I like it. Come on, let's get that elevator. working. This is gonna look good if I can get it low enough to the ground. Stay out of the puddle, stay out of the puddle. Okay,
don't hit the cameraman. I mean woman.
There we go. That's what I needed though.
Oh my gosh.
Behind the back pass to try to get it into a high alpha, low mosquito eating me alive maneuver. Watch out, we're going behind us again. Up above us is what I meant to say. Nice pirouette. I don't think
no
we
one
got
saw
that on
that.
camera, but it was pretty cool. We'll get it a little lower. So it makes me nervous to fly that low and that high alpha at night, even though I landed this thing at a 45-degree angle upside down over in the grass. Crashed it. I know it's durable because of the foam it's made out of. I still don't want to wreck it, so you know, trying my best to, there we go, that's what we wanted to do, right? Just like that. And now while I'm doing that, let's change the light pattern. Nice. Don't hit the safe switch, just keep it flying, keep it flying.
Please don't hit me.
Total concentration. Look at the lights. Light change colors again. Oh, I touched down on the ground. And let's go into the vertical climb, into a flat spin. Whoa! Don't.
Wow.
Oh, safe saved us. It must have been crazy upside down. Look at this light pattern. This thing looks like something from Star Wars, because we're starting to lose the shape of the airplane and we just have this V shape flying in the air. And look at that light pattern. Oh, that is cool. That's cool. That's like the mothership coming in, right? To beam whoever up, who wants to be beamed up. Look at this thing. Oh man, that's awesome. Light change. Boom. Now we're going the opposite direction on lights. I like to get this thing a little close. So let's go close.
Yeah.
And
I hear my geese
color.
Friends.
Hang on.
Get on the other side of us.
Okay, all right. Look at the light change color though. Yeah, and you want to see the geese? There they are. Let's go. What's up, geese? You see them in the background? I'm obviously not going to go out to them, but that's cool.
They're a lot farther away than you are.
Everyone can be in the same shot there. This fog is so awesome, you guys. I just want to keep flying.
I hear some more.
I don't want Light Week to end. Look at this. Look how it's coming in.
Pretty cool way to end Light Week.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, Light Week was almost over. We needed one more thing to record for Light Week, and I kept saying, Abby, I don't know what the last thing is gonna be. And as I was scratching my head, going through the RC collection, what are we gonna do for the last video? Some mail showed up, and it was my lights
there they
for
are.
this.
Turn.
Here we go.
It's so funny. They come in like three groups.
Look at it.
And the last one's always the biggest one. Someone explain that to me.
Leading the pack. I'll show them which way to come in and land. There you go. Look, I kind of look like a goose with lights.
I think they're jealous of your lights.
I think so. They're like, we want some nav lights, please. What? They're only $35.
Have we done? Yeah, we've done every video of Light Week up here. And so like every day this week we've seen these geese come in.
That's right.
I don't know if we've showed them in every video, but we have seen them every single time.
I'll be honest. I think this color scheme where it shows off all the actual different colors, solid like that, pretty sure that's my favorite. And then I go 0 throttle, put that nose up. Let's get it in a little low if I can. One more time. Low to the ground. Look at that glow off of the ground. Oh, I'm so sorry that this is... I bumped my controller.
Oh gosh.
As you were pivoting around. That's okay. My fault. I really love flying this thing, you guys. It flies like a trainer in safe mode. It's very efficient on the batteries. Batteries are cheap. It can get you into the smart system cheaply. It's a good way to try smart out if you want to try smart batteries and see what the telemetry is all about, which your radio is going to beep and let you know, hey, you've got a low battery. And this airplane is just sweet. It's 2 brushless motors. You've got differential thrust mixed in there. You can take off from the ground and land on the ground. The small one doesn't have those landing gear like this, the wheels on the back. So, you know, you can do your landings with that little nose wheel that it has, but this has those 2 extra wheels added on the back, which just makes it so awesome. I guess it's time to land and end Light Week.
It's a fun week. This is
really
probably one of my favorite themed weeks ever.
Yeah, it was a really good week.
Abby Week being the #1, obviously.
Okay, all right. Let's bring it in for a nice smooth landing, hopefully. Just bleed off the speed close to the ground, get it as slow as we can, and then pull back. feathered it right in. Oh,
Good job.
I love the lights on this. Well, we're getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, but I think it was worth it. I mean, we had a blast with Light Week, starting off with the UMX Night Vapor, then we went into some really big airplanes, that cool little Jamey, and ending with a light kit installation, which was surprisingly easy to do. I just wish I'd have known which place to plug in the lights. Now you guys know that, and you don't have to struggle with it. One question for you: which is your favorite light pattern on here? This is the 5th one, so let's go through it real fast. There's one, your standard, right? At least you've got your wing tips, which I love that they're a solid light with that flowing pattern. Then you can reverse that. Do you like number 2, which is reversed? Do you like number 3, the addition of 3 colors going down the wings? Number 4 is this very cool cycling light pattern. I think that's my favorite. You could say Nate's favorite, number 4, in the comments. Or this last one, which is kind of crazy. It's a little bit trippy, probably the brightest one. What color sequence is your favorite? Let's set it back on my personal favorite, number 4. And what was your favorite RC of the week? Abby, what was your favorite thing that we flew this week or drove?
The Night Radian.
The Night Radian, it was probably the best lights, but as an all-around thing to fly,
Probably that.
probably this.
Yeah.
And now a lot of people there's a lot of people that love that Night Vapor, and a lot of people that poop on the Night Vapor, saying it's not worth the money. It's like 140 bucks ready to fly. Guys, I'm telling you what, give that thing a chance. If you are of the opinion that, oh, for $140 I could get a nice big 3-foot wingspan airplane, that's fine and dandy, but it is such a unique airplane, you really should give it a shot. And anyone that owns one knows what I'm talking about. But this thing is exceptional and extremely well-rounded, and for me, it wins. We'll have it linked in the description box below, and if you buy it through our link, you support our channel and our family at no extra cost to you. These mosquitoes are crazy. Thank you, God, for giving us an awesome light week. It was a blast. I think you guys really enjoyed it too. We had a lot of fun. And a big thanks to our Patreon supporters for just supporting everything that we do on our YouTube channel. You guys are the best. Well, this is it for Light Week. We're going to end it here, very sadly, but that's okay because we'll be back to some awesome normal content starting within just another day or two. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.